Today for maths and the rest of this week we're going to be using the bar model. So I'm just going to show you today what the different parts of the bar model mean and to make sure you're using it properly, because this is really important for later on in the week. So I've got my number sentence, 12 add 13 equals 25. So all I'm going to do first of all is just put those numbers into my bar model in the correct place. So I've got a big rectangle to start. I'm going to draw a line across the middle to separate into two parts. And then, because mine's an addition number sentence and I've got two numbers I'm adding together, the bottom of my bar I'm going to split into two. The top part of my bar is what we call the whole. It's the whole number, the total. So when we have an addition number sentence, the whole, the number that goes in that top bit, can be found with the equal sign. It is the answer to whatever our numbers added together are. So my whole is 25. So that number goes in the top. Then, because I am adding, my two numbers go in the bottom. Doesn't matter which way around they go. So I'm going to put 12 in here, but I could have 13 in here. And then my other number goes on the other side. So my numbers are in my bar. The next really important part is putting the signs on my bar. The signs always go in the same place. So on the bar model, the add sign goes at the bottom. The takeaway signs go at the side. So those are the numbers in my bar model. I can now use the bar model to tell me some different information. And although you don't have to do this today, this will help you later on in the week. So looking at my bar, I know that 13 add 12 equals 25. I also know, if I do it the other way around, 12 add 13 equals 25. I can also use the takeaway signs to help me and tell me some information. So when we take away, we start with our whole, that's my number at the top. 25 take away 13 equals 12. 25 take away 12 equals 13. So those are my numbers correctly in the bar. My next issue that I've got, so my next problem, I've got something equals 45 add 12. So now I'm going to use my bar again. So I'm going to split it in half, that's my first job. But I have a number missing this time. My number that's missing is my whole. I know that because I am adding, I'm doing 45 add 12, and there is a number that should be with my equals that isn't there. Don't let it trick you because the equals is at the beginning. It doesn't matter where the total, where the whole is, it's still important, and it's the total of these two numbers together. So at the minute, I don't know what my whole is. That means nothing is going in my top part of my bar. I don't know what the answer is, I need to work it out. But I do know my other two numbers. I'm adding two numbers, so that's going to split my bottom part of my bar into two. And then those numbers I'm going to put in. So 45. Again, it doesn't matter which side you put them in, because you're adding. When you add, you can do it either way. And then really important, put my signs on the bar. My takeaway signs go at the side. My add signs go at the bottom. Okay, and then I'd be using my tens and ones, so just like we do normally. So 4 tens, 5 ones, 1 10, 2 ones to work out the answer. And then my answer goes at the top of my bar, and I'd also write it at the beginning of my number sentence. So today, although the bar isn't helping you to work out the answer, because you still need to do your tens and ones, it is important because later on in the week we're going to be using this to help us. And if we don't put our numbers in the right places now, it's going to be trickier later in the week. Okay, my next one, my last one we're going to have a look at. I know I'm adding. This time though, I'm adding 3 numbers. My whole, my total, is at the end this time. equals something. We don't know what that is. So I'm going to draw a line across the middle. My whole goes in the top. I don't know what that is at the minute. I haven't got an answer. This time though, I'm adding 3 numbers. So the bottom part of my bar this time is going to be split into 3. And then my 3 numbers go in the bottom. Again, it doesn't matter where you put those numbers. When you're adding, it really doesn't matter. So I'm just going to put them in order like this. So that they are all in the bar. And then again, I have takeaway signs on the side, add signs underneath. All this tells me is that all these numbers added together make that whole. So when you're doing your maths today, please make sure you're using your bar model just so that you know that you definitely understand where the numbers go in the bar. Make sure you are putting your subtraction, your takeaway signs on the side, your add sign at the bottom.